Alright folks, we're digging deep in the trenches right now. I just parachuted down, I landed. There's 52 alive. I've gotten one confirmed kill. All I have is a book bag, combat boots, bottled water, and a brand new DemiGod review of H1Z1 open beta for the PS4. Let's check it out. Kill the music!
What's going on, everybody? DemiGodReviews here. I was going to do a fully fleshed out review for H1Z1, but I had to do it in a bit of a quicker way as I couldn't flesh this all the way out. But being me, I'll still give you guys one hell of a review. So kick back, relax, and enjoy the review for H1Z1 for PS4. That's right, folks, one of the popular PC Battle Royale titles, H1Z1, is now on PS4. H1Z1 was in first and early access for PC back in 2015. Being two separate projects from H1Z1 Just Survive and H1Z1 King of the Kill, after Just Survive became its own project, King of the Kill became priority for H1Z1 and started to become its own Battle Royale game. Becoming free to play in February of this year and fully releasing, H1Z1 came to PS4 in May to follow suit. My first pro for H1Z1 is that this game runs 60 FPS right out the gate. The game is buttery smooth. There's no dips, no drops, no stuttering or any of that. H1Z1 is a solid 60 frames locked for PS4 and PS4 Pro owners. Also for PS4 Pro owners, this game gave a resolution boost that utilizes the power of the console. It's definitely a pro for me. My next pro for H1Z1 is that this game does have quite the fun factor behind it. Being in a party of 5 with your friends and going through squads together, even a duo game with a buddy, is crazy fun. There's a certain charm that H1Z1 oozes because it isn't just wanting you to stand around. They also prioritizing you using the cars is a big factor into your fun as well, and it definitely adds to it. It's a pro for me. My next pro is that the controls feel a bit more easier on H1Z1 as it feels a bit more fleshed out. Being mapped accordingly so you don't have to struggle to find your ways to the buttons to accommodate you looting and having a simpler inventory system. Simpler buttons to heal, throw grenades, bandage, drive, etc, etc. Everything just feels better and properly customized for a console being a PC title. My next and last pro for H1Z1 is a bit more quicker in pacing than say PUBG and pushes the circle a lot more quicker than Fortnite. The maps are smaller to make the gameplay a bit more crazier and fast paced. Everything feels like it's purposely pushed that way to make the games a bit more quicker and a bit more crazier and faster, which H1Z1 accomplishes as the circle gets smaller, less than a minute and 30 seconds every time. It's a pro for me. My first con for H1Z1 is that the servers and party system for this game are awful. Either register someone being back in the game when everyone's back, or it solo queues somebody even when they're in a party with friends, or the timer gradually goes up as I've had a 943-minute wait. Plus the servers always seem to kick someone out in the lobby or the middle of a game. Open beta or not, these things need a lot of work. It's a con for me. My next con is that the game's gunplay and driving mechanics aren't good either. The gunplay either works in your favor sometimes with certain guns as the recoil destroys your shooting, or is non-existent completely, or completely gets wonky as you go along. And the driving feels extremely loose as it gets sloppy on corners, and the field of view is extremely limited within the passengers, restricting how deep the car combat can go. It's a con for me. My next con is that there's no way to mark on the map where you tactically want to position yourself. You just have to show where you want to go and tell the location instead of being able to mark it for yourself and for friends that's coming along. My next con is that the weapons in this game are pretty limited unless you're at a drop. All you can really get is a pistol, crossbow, shotgun, sub, rinse and repeat until you're lucky enough to see a drop from a crate or even being close and getting to a crate. Until then, you're stuck with these same options over and over and over again within H1Z1. And it's terribly limited. It's a con for me. And lastly, my final con for H1Z1 is that this title has no actual map. Every time that you're here, the map is switched out. PUBG has the original Miramar and the brand new map that they have on PC. Fortnite has its dedicated map with the original constantly adding and taking away from the map. But H1Z1 has constant changing locations that they always look the same also. For it to be switched, it always looks the same and has damn near the same layout every time. Just everything is a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. It isn't good to change it and still be the same looking. It's definitely a con for me. But all in all, H1Z1 isn't noteworthy, but it also isn't bad. It has true potential by running 60 frames right out the gate and having a resolution boost for PS4 Pro owners. Also by having this great fun factor behind it with friends and car combat, then having a perfectly mapped out control scheme too and not complicating things also helps. Also, by pushing the circle more quickly and making things a bit more frantic also helps also. However, H1Z1 lacks by having a terrible party system and service via the PS4 version. Also, by locking us in this weird field of view where we can't change the camera style and doesn't help either. Then by having wonky gameplay mechanics via the gunplay and car driving also takes away as it becomes too complicated and just annoying. Then not being able to mark where you want to go on the map, followed by limited gun options in every game, and lastly not having a dedicated map can be a turn off as well. But all of these can change over time as it is an open beta. And I'll keep a lookout for that and we'll revisit that when I have the chance to. But with that being said, I'll be giving H1Z1 for the PS4 a 3 out of 5. Alright folks, that is it for my H1Z1 review. I thank you guys for sticking by and watching. You're very appreciated. What's next coming up review wise is State of Decay 2 for Xbox, Detroit Become Human for PS4, and Yakuza 6 for PS4. Also, I will be announcing something on my Twitter very soon about catching up on previous reviews for previous months that I haven't done. So be on the lookout for that as well. Go check out the previous reviews that I've dropped on God of War, Sea of Thieves. Links to those in the description box below, so go check those out. Also, I have impressions on Detroit Become Human. Go check that out and enjoy, folks. You can follow me on my Twitch and my Twitter and my Instagram. Links to all of those in the description box below. While I'm talking gamer things, doing gamer things, and just overall being a gamer. And also I'll talk a little bit of sports and music and stuff and whatnot. So go subscribe, go follow those, whatever the case may be, and help the growth, help the follow growth. Go check out some of the streams. I have streams at H1Z1. I have a stream of me beating Beyond Two Souls, and I will be having a stream coming up for a certain Xbox title that I have to decide on. So just go follow the DemiGod plays. Go check out the DemiGod plays. Go check out my H1Z1 streams. While I may have gotten some dubs and dubinskis, very appreciated. Alright folks, until next time and until the next review, we'll tune in, turn up, and throw down. It's looking like a GG, and I'm out.